Welcome back, everybody. We are back to another episode. So I ended up taking all the fenders and everything off the car, and the reason I did that is because like I was saying a couple of videos ago, I wanted to get this painted to a uniform color. So I went ahead and I got everything stripped off of here. I took the fenders off and I got this all good to go because the fenders, they do overlap a little bit, and I just want it to be one uniform color. So here's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to go ahead and start sanding this down and getting it ready and prepped for paint. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get this painted. So I'm going to get that done. And the next thing I would like to do in this video is there's some issues on here, or some areas. This is okay, but there's just some small stuff on this fender here that I got to fill in a little bit better, because when I run my finger over it, I can definitely feel those low spots. And I need to get that all good to go and filled in. So I did this already, so this is perfectly smooth. You can't feel anything, but just a little bit down here needs to be fixed up, and before I can get ready to paint it. So, and is what I'm actually going to do is I will be painting the fenders, both the fenders, the hood, hopefully this front valance, all at the same time. I'm going to paint it off the car, and then yeah, once those are done, I'm going to let them dry and I'll set them aside. And then my next thing after this is all done and dried and everything, I'm going to go ahead and cover everything all up and then get the rest of the car sprayed in. So I'm hoping to have that done here. I'll for sure most likely have the fenders and the hood done, and then the front upper valance done on this video. And I'm not sure if I'll get the rest of the car painted, but hopefully I will have it painted sooner than later. And if not this video, it should hopefully be the next one. So let me let me get to sanding. I'm not going to be I'm kind of changing a little bit of the format of these videos, because I'm not going to be showing me sanding and doing a lot of that boring stuff. Y'all have seen it before. So yeah, let me get to it and I'll be back once it's done. All right, so I am on the next phase here. It is the next morning, and I went ahead and put a coat of some self-etching primer down on this area up here just to get it ready for paint. And then also, is what I did is I went ahead and sanded this fender down and got it all good to go. So the next thing I need to do is I just need to hit this fender and the other fender with some 220 followed by 320 and then 400 grit sandpaper. So I'm going to get those all sanded down and ready to go. But before I do that, I actually want to get the paint on here sprayed down. So I'm going to let this dry for about an hour. I'm going to turn my heater because it is cold out. It's about 30 degrees outside. I'm going to turn this bad boy on, which if you guys don't have one of these, this is pretty freaking awesome. It heats the garage really quick, and it actually holds the temp because it comes on and on automatically. So here it goes right now. It's pretty sweet. There we go. So it just comes on automatically. So I'm going to keep that on for about an hour or so. Let this really dry down, and then we will be putting the black paint on. So I'll see you in a minute. Alrighty, so I am back and I got my garage all cleaned out really good. So I got everything all set up. I got the fender set up here. So I gotta get them, I gotta get these painted in. I got the spoiler, which I totally forgot about. I gotta get this spoiler painted. I got this front upper valance. That's all sanded, ready to go. Then I got the hood here. This lower valance here, it's cracked, it's all beat up. It cracked again, almost broke in half. So I ordered a new one, and that is actually on the way. So I'll be replacing that, and I'll spray it in once I get time. But yeah, this is kind of where we're at. So let me get all set up here. I'm gonna mix up my sealer, get that all mixed up, ready to go. I'm gonna spray the floor down so it's nice and wet to minimize the dust. I do have a suit that I'm gonna toss on, and then we'll get to painting. So let me set up, and yep, right now. Alrighty, so I have everything all painted. Really happy, no drips or anything in the paint. One thing that I did wrong, and ASIC Eric, when you watch this, you will probably, yeah, you'll know exactly what I mean. I'm eating my words because I didn't listen to you good enough to watch my hose. And boom, I got a nick right there. So I'm contemplating whether I want to sand that down and fix it or just keep it as a battle scar. I'll probably fix it. But man, I'm so disappointed. But everything did turn out pretty well. A couple things that I'm not happy with. Actually, I will sand this down. Here's a reasoning too. So if you look at it, there's a little bit of striping on this too. So I don't think I got the base coat perfect. And I probably could have used one more coat. I put 3 coats on it, and I probably should have put a 4th one on there. So I'll probably just end up sanding this down and then just repaint it when I do the actual car itself. Or actually, when I get the other piece in, I can do that too. But these actually turned out really nice. There's very minimal trash in these, which I'm pretty happy with. Soaking this floor down really helped a lot. Definitely helped a lot. But yeah, so nothing a little buffing can't get out. Sorry, I got the heater on. Today it's like 38 for the high, so it is cold out. A little bit of trash right there. That should buff out. I think it's in the clear coat because I didn't see it in the other coats. So we'll see what happens. But overall, I am extremely happy with how everything turned out. And then back here to the hood. Turned out really good too. There is trash in the hood, but it's mostly the clear coat. It's my bad for not spraying the floor down again. But this is where we're at. So I'm gonna go ahead and let this dry for a few hours, and then I'm gonna go ahead and move all this stuff so I can get the Camaro back in here. So actually that's gonna be a wrap for this video. The next video will be painting my Camaro. I have a day off here in a few days, so hopefully I'll have the car painted then. So the next video, the car should be painted. So yeah, thanks for watching. Talk to y'all later. See ya.